Let's do another compound interval here. Let's do the interval of a tenth. Now this one is an octave plus a third. And this is one of my all-time favorite intervals. It's right there. So an octave would be to here, and then we add a third on top of that. That is the interval of a tenth. Now I love this sound. Let me just play it for you first, and then I'll show you why I love it. Okay, so here it is. Right, it's fine. But check this out. I love this played in the piano really low. Yeah, I'm going to transpose this like way low. Okay, here's 3 octaves down from where I was. Let me just do that as a whole note. Okay, so now I did the same thing with just a whole note. Now listen to this. It's just a beautiful sound to me. I just can't get over that. I've written so many pieces where I just end with this big tenth, interval of a tenth. It's just a major third with an octave in between, right? It's a beautiful interval. Okay, I'm going to stop gushing about my love for the tenth, and let's talk about an 11th. So 11th is an octave plus a fourth. Sounds like that. Now, I should say about some of these intervals, major and minor still apply. We can have a major tenth and a minor tenth because it's got a major third in it. We can have a major ninth and a minor ninth because it's a second, right, is the added interval. We can't have a major or minor octave, but a ninth or a tenth we can. An 11th is an octave and a fourth. And remember, our interval for a fourth, if we're staying in key, our interval for a fourth is a perfect fourth. So we don't have major or minor 11ths, nor do we have major and a minor 12ths, which are an octave and a fifth. Oops. So here's a 12th, octave, and a fifth. So let's hear 11ths and 12ths. So this is an 11th, this is a 12th. Remember, these are perfect intervals. Okay, so a ninth is an octave plus a second, and that can be major or minor. A tenth is an octave and a third, and that can be major or minor. An 11th is an octave and a fourth, and that can't be major or minor. That can be perfect. A 12th is an octave and a fifth, and that is a perfect interval as well. Now, let's jump backwards and talk about this major minor perfect thing one more time. I know we've spent a good amount of time on this in an earlier class, but I want to do a quick review of that because it just came up again. And if you're scratching your head, let's touch base on the major minor perfect thing because we're about to make it a bit more complicated by the end of this section. So let's make sure we're all on the same page with the major minor perfect. Cool? Let's do that next.